Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Day 19 today. I just wanted to show you, obviously we look at the previous page every day, but I just wanted to look at the difference in the sheen of that sample of Takiwa Matsu. There's a little bit there, yeah? And then look how much there is on the Hobonichi. Crazy. This ink's grown on me overnight, I have to say. Something about, I usually don't like super sheeny inks, but there's something about it within the writing sample, how it kind of comes and goes, that I quite like. But on to today. Also, I'm going to be so devastated when this notebook's finished. I'm going to have to get another one. This has been such an awesome ink exploration. You know, I have so many in here that I haven't even photographed or spoken about with you guys. So that's a little project for me. Cup of tea to start us off. And let's jump up in here and do, what's that one? Oh, okay, so this is another one from Abby. This is Lennon Tool Bar, Atmospheric Twilight. Awesome name. And what I might do, just shake the table, is, let's come in a little bit. All right, so same as always, gear-wise, let's jump in it. And I've already got ink on myself, 2 seconds in. So it's a blue is what it looks like in the vial, but like a kind of a deep warm one is what's jumping out at me. Am I in? Yep, straight away. But let's do this and see what goodness comes. Why don't we go 3, 2, 1, and 1 for good luck. I also really need to get a new white piece of card. This one's got lots of little stains on it. Oh, this is going to be super dark. I mean, sorry, I don't know. It's because I'm filming in the morning. My voice is a bit funny. I just love the name, first off. And I know it's not like don't judge a book by its cover, but what an excellent name. That's gorgeous. You know what's reminded me of straight away is Robert Oster Blue Black. The blue blacks that lean more purple versus green, which I really, really like. So let's see if I can get a few little... All right, let's not mess it up. So I said it was blue in the vial, but I wonder if that actually counts more as a grey. I think it is as it's drying. I think I'm probably more comfortable calling that a grey than a blue. Let's get some writing sample in. Move that out the way. So let's go. Oh, wow. It feels really nice coming off the nib. It's definitely going to be on the wetter side. But not like it's running away. It definitely glides. And you can see it's coating it quite a bit there. Wow, that felt really, really nice on that nib. Let's see then on the fine version. Same thing. Okay, so I am going to, from this very, very limited nib writing experience, going to call this a wet ink. Why do I always forget? So I just want to feel this in a second. Okay, so definitely on the wetter side. It's putting down a pretty nice amount of ink, like that, and then this is just all from one dip. Doesn't feel like it's going to run away for me, but what I do wonder in that finer nib, especially when I'm writing fast, is you're not really going to get any shading or anything like that. It's just gliding and enough ink's coming off that it's just kind of sets as that colour. looking down here as it dries, look at the complexity of that ink. That is gorgeous. So you've got this grey undertone here, and then as more ink pools, it's coming into a darker grey with hints of blue and purple. And then I wonder if this is going to be a sheen that's drying here. Maybe oh, what is that? Like a purpley brown. Really interesting. I take back that I have no idea what I'm saying when I said, oh, it's a blue ink. It is absolutely not. It is a beautiful grey. The thing that has jumped out maybe is Robert Oster Blue Black, but actually this feels a lot more complex than that, and that's not a dig at Robert Oster at all, or that ink. It's just a different, this one's just telling a different story, for lack of a wankier term. Let's have a look at what this looks like. 1, 2, 3. See, how have I done that wrong? Again. Wow. Can you see how much ink that's putting down? And the first thing I'm thinking of is I've actually been having lots of issues with my Opus 88, and I'm just not putting the right inks in it, I think, or I'm not sure, but I was thinking about putting like an ink that has felt really wet, like Robert Oster Avocado in there, but I would really love to see what this ink looks like coming out of that pen actually, so that might be something I do. So again, in both of the writing samples, you're not getting any shading or anything, but the ink itself as it dries just looks so gorgeous. I think that is absolutely stunning, but it doesn't need anything else going for it really. Let's do this last little one and then we'll do our little twirly. Look at that as it dries. I know very, very little about Lennon Tool Bar inks. I've only tried a couple and I actually don't think I've put one into a pen yet, which, I mean, after looking at this, honestly feels like a travesty. How do I every time mess this up? I don't know. Let's go. See, when it first goes down, it does definitely look like a blue-black, doesn't it? But then as it dries, it's like, what are you talking about? It's a completely different world in there, which is so beautiful. Wow. I'm hoping that's coming up on the camera. So then as you actually, here's a good example. See down the bottom now, around the ring at the edge of it, it's drying and it's going that grey. And then that blue-black actually, or the blue disappears and this dopply muted purpley grey comes through there, and there is a sheen there. It's almost like a purpley black one. That is stunning. So what I'll do is I'm going to move that to the side and we'll do our little measuring cup 12. Is there anything better than crinkly paper? 19. So I think, I'm trying to think of how many I want left. What if I do like 19, 20, 21, and then have 9-ish left? We can do that. Oop, well, that went somewhere. Let's just go with it. Let's do a full circle for that one. See, and again, on this paper, and when I first look at it, it looks blue. I'm interested to see if it does dry as differently here as it does in that Hobonichi, but as it does that, I'll write in here what we have. Oh, see, and then it just dries that gorgeous grey. What a fantastic colour and a fantastic name. So if you have a pen that you're feeling needs I'm not going to be able to speak and write atmospheric at the same time, am I? If you have a pen that's on the dry side, just from this experience, I would say give this ink a go in it. It's just gliding off that nib in a really beautiful way, but then at the same time, it's not like it's feathering or, you know, anything like that. We'll see quickly if it has bled through, but I don't think it would have. Oh, a little bit, and I didn't. That was silly, but nothing crazy. Let's have a look here. Have a look at the bleed through here as well. Am I in frame? So, nothing in the writing sample, a little bit of the swatch to be expected, but I'll bring that up close. Awesome. This was day 19, Lennon Tool Bar, Atmospheric Twilight, and I can't stop staring at that. Is such a beautiful ink. There's this bit of sheen coming through now, which is gorgeous. A really beautiful deep, I'm not going to call it a dark grey, I'm going to call it a deep grey because I think there's layers to it. And this is totally in my wheelhouse. I'm so happy that I've tried this. It looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. That brings us to the end of day 19. We're almost at the last 10, you know, we're on the final stretch from tomorrow, I reckon. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, I don't know much about Lennon Tool Bar, so if you have some Lennon Tool Bar inks that you love, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to learn about this brand a bit more, especially after swatching this ink. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be amazing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.